Hi everybody, coming to you today from the Pyrenees mountains, just north of, just south actually of Lourdes, France. And I thought this would be a beautiful spot, even with a little bit of rain, to talk about what attention means and what it means to bring attention to your life. You know, when we suffer from anxiety or stress, we tend to run away from those feelings instead of learning how to bring attention to them, to understand where they're coming from and why they're coming. You know, we fear anxiety, we fear stress, we fear so much in life. But if we'll take time to bring attention inward and really look at those things like a magnifying glass. So for instance, let's say I'm feeling a heart palpitation, or I'm feeling some kind of ailment that I know is probably caused by the mind. Can we look at the heart, or do we run to the doctor and try to find a cure for our problem? Instead, what I say, what I've done, and what I feel is take all your focus, all of your energies, and just be with the heart. Be with the thing that is bothering you. And if you'll look at it with the intensity, without judgment, without opinion, without belief, and just look. Don't look for a reason, don't look for a cause, but just look with your purest vision. You will start to see that thing in a whole new way. It will, like a book, it will just open up, like a flower, it will just flower in front of you. And you won't need to find a reason or an answer. It will just come to an end. That fear will just dissolve right in front of you. You know, a good experiment you can try with this is get in the shower and turn on the cold water and watch how your mind starts to think about the cold water and, oh my God, it's so cold, I have to get out of here. But if you'll just look with intensity at your mind while you're having the cold water on you, you'll see that the cold will just dissipate and you'll just be standing there feeling the water. It won't be cold. It's your mind that makes it cold. Now, granted, obviously there are some things you're going to feel, but this is a great way to show yourself that just in a few seconds, that whole feeling of cold is made up by the mind. It can be dissolved in a second. So do the same thing with anxiety, do the same thing with stress, and get yourself out in nature because it's beautiful out here, and this is where you can really connect with yourself, and this is where we're supposed to be. Not in the city, not with the technology, not with all the other garbage. So find yourself a nice place to bring attention inward, and attention without condemning yourself, without thinking about the attention. Just bring all of your focus, like looking at a fine gem. You know, a good example I like to use is, here's a beautiful rock that I just found on the ground, and I'll put that in my hand. And can you look at that without calling it a rock, without calling it anything, and just stare deeply at it and all of your attention? And then shortly after, all the colors will come into view, and all the subtlety and the weight and everything about the rock will expose itself to you. It will never expose itself if you're looking with intention. Just look at the beauty of it. And that's the lesson I have for you today. So I hope you take that, you try it out. I think you'll love it. Leave some comments below, subscribe to the channel, and I'll bring you more all the time. Thank you. Peace.